We begin with a CVM News exclusive. Senior investigators attached to the Manchester police are hot on the heels of two teenage criminal suspects after they launched a brutal attack on another teenager. The 16-year-old victim was stabbed, set ablaze and left for dead in a cave in New Hall in the parish, but was found alive 3 days later. This is New Hall, several miles away from Royal Flats in Manchester, home to a treacherous underground cave, now a crime scene where a chilling and jaw-dropping act was committed.
So this is the cave from which young Rohan Query was taken from. This cave extends up to about 200 meters down to where he was found. This cave extends beyond the 200 meters.
The 16-year-old student was left for dead in the spine-chilling confines of this cave after having a falling out with 3 of his teenage friends on Wednesday. The dispute turned violent, and like a script from Hollywood, they stabbed their victim mercilessly, wrapped him in an old tower, and set him on fire, then threw him into the cave. Police found him alive, flesh rotting, and being eaten by voracious carnivores.
I can speak to that. There are signs to indicate that rigor mortis was setting in, that he was very stiff. He was unable to move. At one point, he could only move his eyes, his hands, feet could not move. And he was seriously dehydrated.
Investigators theorized that his attackers planned to carry out the act in a brutal and calculated fashion.
We can see that these young men have gone way out of their normal course of duty to come to this area, because they live several miles from this area, to carry out such a gruesome act. And it is saying to us as parents that we need to know our young minds. We need to know them. We need to know their friends. We need to know their way of thinking.
Police went back to the crime scene this morning because they want an airtight case against the suspects.
We revisit the scene, and police personnel are there, and they are trying to uncover anything that could be of evidential value to this investigation.
The senior investigator who is leading the probe is still piecing together the motive. He's certain that a dispute in which the victim was being accused of being a liar is being examined.
Young man of 16 years old was taken here, and he was stabbed, he was set ablaze and left to die, and he was there for over 3 days.
And the senior investigator has called on parents and school administrators to be more vigilant about the activities of young people in light of this heinous crime.
It is a noble institution, and I'm sure that the teachers, guidance counselors, and principal hearing this are in shock, just as us.
CVM News was told that the investigators got a break when one of the attackers broke his silence. That suspect is said to be in custody. There is now tension and anguish in a gritty eastern Kingston community where there were 2 horrifying shooting incidents last night which left a man and a 17-month-old toddler dead.